Welcome back to another episode of Just Putting Around, where we dive into the stories of sports icons, pop culture, game changers, and absolute maniacs who make history worth telling. I'm your host, Reese Williams, and today we're talking about a woman who broke bones, broke records, and broke the rules. The one and only Ronda Rousey. Alright, so let's paint the picture here. Ronda Rousey, born February 1st, 1987 at Riverside, California. She wasn't your average kid either. Had a rough start in life, dealt with some personal tragedy early on, and found her salvation in combat sports. Now, before she was snapping arms and headlining pay-per-views, Ronda was a beast in judo. Not only did she compete at an Olympic level, she won a bronze medal at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. She was the first American woman to do it in judo. Let that sink in. Fast forward to MMA. Back when Dana White was swearing women would never fight in UFC, enter Ronda Rousey. Not only did she fight in the UFC, she became its first women's bantamweight champion, the first women's champion altogether, and the face of the women's division. This woman didn't just win fights, she obliterated people. Quick armbars, brutal finishes. Half her fights looked like she was double parked outside and had to be somewhere. She defended that title 6 times. 6 times. And then, bam, Melbourne UFC 193. Holly Holmes hits the cleanest head kick you've ever seen, and Ronda's aura of invincibility shattered in front of 56,000 people. Australia witnessed one of MMA's biggest upsets live. After a rough comeback attempt against Amanda Nunes, which, let's be real, didn't go much better, Ronda quietly stepped away from MMA. But she wasn't done. Nope. Ronda pulled a classic combat sports pivot, straight into pro wrestling. She made a quick little cameo at WrestleMania 31 with The Rock, Stephanie McMahon and Triple H, and fans lost their minds. And then, in 2018, she officially signed with WWE. And from there, it was a rocket to the top. Ronda won the Raw Women's Championship at SummerSlam, main evented WrestleMania 35. Yep, the first time women headlined a WrestleMania, alongside Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. Massive moment for wrestling. She took a break after that, came back in 2022, won the Royal Rumble, had another title run, but to be honest, the second stint felt a little bit flat. Fans could tell her heart wasn't in it the same way. Outside the ring and the octagon, she's dabbled in acting. Expendables 3, Furious 7, Mile 22, popped up in video games like WWE 2K and EA UFC. Wrote a book too, My Fight, Your Fight. And on the personal side, she married UFC heavyweight Travis Brown and started a family. Now, love her or hate her, and trust me, she's divided plenty of people. You can't tell the story of modern MMA and women's wrestling without Ronda Rousey. She's kicked the damn door in and forced people to pay attention. And that's your dose of Rowdy for today, folks. If you enjoyed this, slap that follow button, leave a cheeky review, and hit us up on socials. Let me know which fighter, wrestler, or wild card you want to hear about next. This has been Reese Williams. You've been putting around with me. Catch you next time.